going to go over a few things here. I want you to give the person time to speak. It takes a long time. Give them time to speak. Don't rush into something. Let them think about what's going on. Don't think that they're ever going to be able to recall. It's like we go to bed and we think in the morning that, well, he'll speak better tomorrow. So that's why I'm telling you this. No, it's not going to happen. You've got to get in there and do your work and learn to help your loved ones. Sometimes your husband's going to talk to you and he's going to use all these big words and they're not going to mean a thing. That's just what happens to them. They're trying to talk and they'll get these words together, and when it gets through, they hadn't said a thing. But you have to figure out what's going on with them. You have to figure out what words he's using, what is he trying to say. Like one member that's here, his wife said, now if he walks around with his hands in his pocket, he needs to go to the bathroom, but he can't tell you that. But that's his sign. Well, see, she's watching. She knows what happens when he has to go to the bathroom. So you have to learn those signs. So I watched her husband, and sure enough, he started walking around, his hands in his pocket, and I led him into the bathroom, and he smiled, and that took care of his problem. So your job is, at the very beginning, you need to start looking for facial clues, what words he is using, and what they mean. When you ask him a question, you don't give him, you give him a question that's either yes or no. You don't give him one that has mean. Let's say if you want to know what he wants for supper, you don't say, do you want steak, do you want chicken, or do you want pork? He's not remembering anything of that. If he remembers anything, he's probably going to remember the last thing you said, which is pork. So if you're going to have to do it that way, the last thing should be what you want him to choose. It's like setting his clothes out. You want your blue shirt, or you want your red shirt? He's usually going to say the red shirt because it's the last thing. But as they get into this, just bring two shirts out or one shirt out and say, oh, this is your favorite shirt, and he'll take that one. Lessen the burden for him, that he doesn't have to try to answer these questions when you know what by then you know what he wants and what he likes.